Hi, everybody, and welcome to the official presentation of Adexperts. Thank you very much, wherever you are in the world. Good morning, good evening, and good night. Just wanted to welcome you to the new edition of our Adexperts presentation. We have a lot of really interesting things to show you about how the business is progressing. I first want to introduce Bart Jansen, our super leader connected directly with the owners of the company. So thank you, Bart, for being here today. And we have Brian Peterson, the CEO and chief co-founder of Team Tsunami Worldwide, the second largest leg in the entire company. So thank you, Brian. They're going to discuss with you the comp plan and how the website actually works, how the funnels work, and I'm going to describe to you Home Business Giant and the background of Matthew Torin and why the magazine is going to deliver high quality traffic to your business. So without further ado, I just want Bart to give you a quick overview about what's going on and why our team is positioned perfectly to do amazing. So please go ahead, Bart.
Okay, well, the story starts with a relationship I've had with Daniel Butts, who told me, I don't know, probably about 12 weeks ago that a really big program was going to come, and it was going to be very exciting, and it was going to be based on traffic with a very interesting comp plan. And I said, okay, that sounds wonderful. So I put the word out to some of my leaders that were involved within our team here, and explained that we're going to keep our eyes open for this system to come. Well, what happened in essence is he gave me a very high position, which is very beneficial for our team, directly signed up below him, and that gives us a lot of leverage in the business. It gave me direct contact with Daniel to be able to make improvements on the website, to be able to make improvements on how everything works, and assist him in some of the things we've had to overcome to make this program really powerful and the way that it's going. Besides that, there is numerous other leaders, a total of 11 other people on my same level, of which basically three have really started to take some really big action. Nothing close to what we're doing in our team, but the other ones are basically a little stalled out because of the merchant processor, which we'll get into a little bit later, which is coming, and it's going to make this thing really blow up. But we want to talk about position and timing. Timing is still incredibly good with us. We started 2 weeks ago on Sunday. There's earners that have made well over $7,000 all over the place in our team, and we're going to be making a lot of more money with that. We have people that are getting great results from their advertising, including sales and leads and real contact from people to get into their primary businesses. So the best thing I can say about what the program really is it's the perfect marriage of, and for the first time I've ever seen, effective traffic with a good comp plan, and we believe it's going to be the program of 2013. And it's again why we're getting so many really big leaders reaching out to us saying, okay, I want to get involved. I want to bring this to my people to help build our primary business, and as well to create an additional stream of income, which is great. You should always be diversifying, because sometimes programs go a little sideways on people, and they change comp plans and they change the way that people get paid. So it's been a really interesting experience, and it's getting more and more exciting every day. So with that, we're going to pass it off to Charles, and he's going to begin to describe what the product is that we're getting. Now, just one more thing is, it's a $420 entry into the program, which is basically buying an advertising package, and then you're placed into a funnel. And we're going to get into a little bit more detail of the advertising and the funnel as it works. So here is Charles to go ahead and describe the actual product.
Awesome. Thank you, Bart, for that amazing introduction. I just want to go into a little bit about who Matthew Torin is and what he's been able to do and why everything he touches turns into absolute gold. So in the background, he has actually been an entrepreneur for a long time. He has created youngentrepreneurs.com, which is basically an online website that teaches young people how to succeed in the online marketplace, how to create a website, how to do all those kinds of things. He's also created kidtrepreneurs.com, which teaches kids how to succeed online in terms of business. Now, the great thing about both of these websites, these web properties, is that they are still alive today. YoungEntrepreneurs.com was actually sold to Entrepreneur.com, which is one of the world's biggest business portals for entrepreneurs, for millions of dollars. So essentially, every single thing that Matthew Torin touches turns to gold. He's also an award-winning writer. He wrote Small Business, Big Vision. If you Google him, you'll see his many accolades. And that's why this is the perfect person that can turn what we have right now into something amazing for you. So the product itself is called Home Business Giant. So I'm about to show you. I'm going to do a quick screen share right now. Okay, so there's two sides to the Home Business Giant magazine. So it's a business magazine for people anywhere in the world, any English speaker, and one side is the blog, and one side is the digital flipbook magazine. So I'm just going to load what the digital flipbook magazine looks like. It's essentially like looking at a magazine in real life, but you can look at it online. So you can flip the pages. So it's just quickly loading right now. You'll see beautifully at the top of this magazine there are 7 ads. These are the ads that the people and ad experts are able to show in the magazine. So these are 125 by 125 ads. So you see up here, these are real people that have designed these ads and loaded them right into the Home Business Giant magazine from the ad expert side. So here's a cover of the magazine. You'll see here I'm able to flip the page. And this goes into the content that's going to be new content. So this magazine is going to be updated once per month. This is going to be a monthly magazine. And here's the best part. Just to get the business off the ground, to get Home Business Giant started, they sculpted all of this generic online business information, how to use Google AdSense, how to start a business from home, all these kinds of things. But I do know the future months will have featured articles about all of the amazing leaders that are online, featured articles about all the newest and greatest things. And I know that Matthew Torin takes extreme pride in his product and his writing, and I know that this magazine is going to evolve just like Adexperts will over time. And it's going to be incredible. Okay, so the other side of this magazine is the blog. So one of the great things about how Home Business Giant is situated is that we have expert SEO technicians that are going to be going into this magazine, and after 2 to 3 months, the blog is actually going to be ranked super high for home business and MLM traffic. So when you click on one of these articles, you'll see that you'll have the content, the title on the left-hand side, but here on the right side, you actually have the ad service through the ad packages that you get on repeat at expert side. So again, to join the business is $420 US. So you get one of these little ads appearing dynamically inside the blog, dynamically inside the magazine. What do I mean by that? I mean that every once in a while, so say every 20 seconds or whatever that time is, these ads change. So you see that these ads are different than what was appearing there before. This means you get 6,000 impressions every single time you complete the Cyclone funnel. So I'm not going to go into too much detail about that. Bart's going to describe to you the Cyclone funnel, but I'm just saying if you could spend $420 on a solo ad or any ad traffic generation technique you use online and get 6,000 impressions, that's one thing. But to get 6,000 impressions on repeat, I've already earned 18,000 impressions for my $400 initial investment, and I already got that money back. So without further ado, I want Bart to describe to you how does the compensation plan work and why is it completely amazing to get all these impressions in the Home Business Giant magazine. So please go ahead, Bart.
All right, thanks, Charles. That was excellent. Yes, guys. Basically, the best way we can just start this off before I show you some funnels is there's a couple key features to this and requirements for you to earn and to make repeat money and to get repeat ads. And that is, if you come in and bring in 2 people, then you're going to be qualified to earn your $400 back. So the way we like to sort of talk about it is like having a 100% rebate coupon for the cost of your advertising. Okay. Also, the minute you earn that $400, what's going to happen is you're also going to get another ad for another 6,000 impressions. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and screen share and open up slideshow that will describe how this works. Okay, so here's the ad experts and how they'll work for you. All right, we're basically working with 2 sales or funnels, earning funnels. Okay, we have a cyclone funnel, which is a 2x3, and a tornado, and this is where you can make $7,000. Okay, so here's your $400 that you can make back. That's, again, it's a one-time entry fee of $420. There is no monthly fees. There is no monthly subscriptions, no maintenance. It's a one-time, one-off payment. Okay. Now, for a lot of people, that has been good enough. I'll be happy to buy that traffic for that $400. Okay. And from what we're seeing right now with some of the stories we're getting, it's been very, very good as far as sales that are being made, leads that are being gotten into people's blogs and their funnels or lists or however you do your marketing. So let's go into a little bit more detail here. Okay, so this is the first funnel. It's a 2x3. Okay, and basically this is the structure of it. Right now, when you're coming into the top in one of these 8 spots. Okay, and you're being brought by someone that's either on this line, or even possibly this person that's down here on the bottom spot. Okay, now this person here is in the money earning position. Okay, the next for promotion to sales broker, which means he's going to move off into the bigger funnel. But you can come in anywhere.
Hi, Bart, you need to share your screen, Bart. We're not seeing your screen.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's not working right now? Uh-oh.
Please try again.
All right. Did it even start?
No, it did not.
Oh, okay. Jeez. Okay, technical difficulty. Here we go again. All right, so here's the cyclone funnel. So again, you're going to come into one of these 8 spots. That means you could be in this spot, or you could be even in the last spot. Okay? And when you come in, you're going to come in this top line. And basically, we're representing these different colored people by people in their qualification levels. Like these 2 people in this example is showing a different color because they have 2 people that they've sponsored, and these people are showing 1. It'll be a little different in each funnel depending on how many people people have brought in. But this person here is in a paying spot. So you come into the top, okay, and all these people in these funnels are trying to bring in other people as well. Okay, so here's a filled cyclone funnel. Now this person has had these 8 spots filled, and this person has just made his $400 back. And an automatic repurchase of another $400 advertising package. So now he's another 6,000 impressions. Okay. He also gets moved into the tornado funnel. By popping out of here, he goes into a smaller funnel, which is the $7,000 funnel. Okay. Now, when that happens, also, this is basically how the money works. Okay. So when you have 8 spots at the $400 each that people bring in, it's a total of $3,200 that is being brought for this spot here. Okay, so if you take the $400 that gets back to this person for filling the top, you also have $400 for moving into an additional cyclone funnel, because when you pop out the bottom here, you move back into another one of these, and all your people that you bring in will follow you. Okay, plus you have an entry into the tornado funnel, which is a $2,400 entry, which equals a total of $3,200. So at this point right now, Adexperts has not made any money. This is just an even Steven break-even point for Adexperts. There is no profit for them at this point. Okay. So when that also happens, what happens is they split. Okay, because when this person moves out the bottom, this will split, which creates these 2 more positions for these 8 spots on each side to be filled up. Okay. So that's how that happens. And we're going to go into the tornado funnel. So again, you moved out of the other funnel and you move into the smaller funnel. All right, you're going to come in one of these 4 top line spots here. Okay, it's not necessarily this one or this one. It could be any one of them. And then this person's in a position to turn a $7,000 payout. Okay, and again, we're having representative colors here to show that you're qualified or not. In this funnel, you only need 1 person to follow you to qualify you. Okay, and they're representing that here by this person being qualified and this person still waiting for someone else. Again, all these spots are being followed by these people's affiliates that are coming behind them. So it's not this person that's filling all these spots, or not this person filling all these spots, but it's all these people filling all these spots. Okay, And the way that this earnings work is when you're in this position, this spot pays $1,000 when it fills, this spot pays $1,000 when it fills, this spot pays $2,000 when it fills, and this spot pays $3,000 when it fills, for a total of $7,000. Hence the $7,000 payout. It'd be good if it stopped right there, but it actually keeps going. So here's what happens. You're going to get $7,000 into your account, and you get another spot into another tornado funnel. So you're going to come out the bottom of one of these and re-enter into the top of another one. Okay? And at some point, you're going to have multiple tornado funnels going. Right now, I think I've got 3. Charles has 3. Brian might have 2 or 3 as well. But you can have multiple spots earning you earnings. And this is how the money works in this. So you have 4 times $2,400, which is represented by these 4 spots that are paying this person's way out, right? So what do they earn? They earn $7,000 for the 4 spots being filled, 1,000, 1,000, 2, and then 3,000. They also have a $2,400 re-entry, hence the cost of the re-entry, into another one of these funnels. So you go again into another one of these, and you're paying your way in. And at this point right now, $9,400 has been used up, and the total value of this funnel is $9,600, and this is where Adexperts makes $200. Okay, this is where the company makes the money. Now, we're going to show you also how this works here. Once this person pops off, what happens is this will split, which will create 2 more bottom people, which is represented right here. So they have to split for these spots to be opened up so that the person will be in a paying position, okay, and it keeps going. So it'll split again. This person will move down here. But basically, as you'll see, every time you go through another cyclone, you create another person going through a tornado. And every time you go through another cyclone, you create another person going through a tornado. The first spot keeps going back and forth in through the cyclones, but you can create multiple tornado funnels going through. At some point, 2 months from now, there might be people that are having 25, 30 tornado funnels running at the same time. And that becomes very interesting because that means also they've had 25 to 30 advertising packages of 6,000 impressions that they've earned. And again, they've only paid a one-time fee of $420 without any other repeating fees, monthly fees, maintenance fees, or anything like that. So that is the advertising package and the way that the compensation plan works. Now, there is another part of this program that Daniel wanted to make really clear with me, and that was he wanted this to be a program with an end game. So we know that there's already a sister program set up that right now we're calling the sister program, and funnily enough, it's exactly the same structure as what I just showed you, with a 2x3 and then another 2x2, and it's, funnily enough, $7,000 to get in that. Okay, now that's interesting because that's the same amount of money you made off that tornado funnel. And if you think about it like this, anyone that's made multiple $7,000 off the tornado funnel, when we know that we have a 2-week window before the sister program launches, you're going to know how many people below you have made multiple $7,000 earnings and who are going to want to come into the sister program. We don't know what the product is yet of the sister program. It's obviously going to be a much more valuable product. And we do know how it does work, and that is once you come through the cyclone funnel, you're going to earn $10,000 into your wallet, and you're going to earn the ability to own, and they're going to pay for, an international bank account with an international business corporation, all right, based in Belize with an offshore account, where you're going to be able to put where the big funnel money comes to you, because the big funnel, the 2x2, is a $100,000 payout. Okay, again, you need 2 people to qualify you in the same system as I just showed you in the Big Sister program, 1 person to make it into the big funnel, and then you're making the $100,000. And again, it'll be on repeat. So that's really big news for a lot of people, because that is life-changing money. I mean, even if it took you 6 months to make $100,000, and how many $7,000 have you made along the way until then? This is a very, very, very dynamic and very huge program, and it's going to make people money that they've never ever seen before in an online business. Now, the other thing that Daniel has done is he didn't stop there. We know that that is program number 1 and program number 2 of a total of 9 programs that are all going to elevate a little bit higher every time with a better product and more of a payout, but they're going to have the same kind of structure. 2 people, 1 person, 2 people into the small funnel for you to get qualified to get paid out, and then 1 person to make it to the larger funnel for the larger payout. Now, we as a team have talked about how we want to structure ourselves when we bring people in. It can be done with just 2 direct people. We don't feel that that is the best way to do that. We feel that if for some reason somebody doesn't bring in their 2 sponsors, because again, they have to follow you into the other funnel, right? They have to get 2 each also for them to come out and then follow you to qualify you into the bigger payout. So we like the number better of 3, which will sort of give you an insurance policy of the 1 person, let's say that the family gets sick or something, life gets in the way. And that's good. We think it's a good number. But we think there's a better number. We really like the number of 5, and everybody should really be thinking that, okay, I want to get 5 directs. If you're going to really take this business seriously, and people are beginning to really take this seriously because there's really good money being made already in the short 2 weeks that have happened, then we know that people are going to bring in more than that. Right now, we're working on a plan of trying to bring in 1 person a week, every one of us. Because if you bring in 1 person a week over the next 8 weeks, then you should be easily making $7,000 per week, okay, when you achieve that. Because there's going to be so many tornadoes that you're coming through with multiple spots, multiple tornadoes. You might have a set of, well, you're going to have a set of 8. Think about it. You'll have a set of 8. And it could be more than $7,000 a week. And there's people that have looked at this that are leaders, and they're saying, man, I can really kill it with this, okay? 2 reasons. You've got the product that everybody needs, and it's not a solo ad that a lot of people have spent a lot of time and wasted a lot of money on. It's not some robotic traffic that you spend $500 for 1 million hits of nothing. It's a completely different animal. So that is the funnel system, and again, Daniel's plan was to make a program where you could have an end game, where you could say, okay, I want to be able to retire from this program. If you're, like the way he put it, he goes, Bart, I don't know how many times I've talked to people that have told me I've been in this business for 25 years. And he looks at him and just says, 25 years. Wow. Sure wish, sort of like, okay, don't you wish you could have been done in 10 or whatever that means, right? And that's his mindset. He wants to help people realize total success with a really good program, and we think this is going to go really, really viral. From the reactions we've gotten so far from leaders of other programs and the types of responses they're getting to the traffic to the primary program, we've literally had people say, this is going to blow my primary program out of the water. Okay, and that's something I want to sort of let resonate in your head a little bit. And I'm talking about $20,000 and $30,000 a month earners saying this will actually replace that. So again, you have to drive that traffic somewhere, so you're going to keep that primary program, right? You're going to build that business as well. But this business there's an ability here to make some very serious money. And we're in front of extremely viral time that's going to happen in this business, like very, very soon. So with that, I'd like to go ahead and let Brian or Charles go ahead and speak, and I will come back to you in a few minutes. But go ahead.
Yeah, just let me introduce Brian quickly. Before I go into that, I just want to say, look, we are directly working with the owners, and we are helping to build the fabric of this company. Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, we're the only team that is running an open door hangout that helps you close your prospects. What does that mean? It means all the leaders on Rotate are going to be sitting in these Hangouts, and they're going to invite you to bring your prospects to their YouTube or into the Hangout itself so that we can help you close them. In addition, we're going to be running Hangouts Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays, and they're going to update you as to what's going on with the company, all the latest updates and upgrades, and we're going to be offering for your $420 investment world-class training, not only for you, but for your team so that you duplicate things like how to find 25 to 30 prospects that are interested in your business every single day, how to close 2 people a week, or whatever it is. We're going to talk about how to use YouTube, how to set up Google Hangouts like the one you're watching right now. So if you don't know how to do that, don't worry. These are the kinds of things that we are going to help you learn so that you can have success in your Adexperts business. On top of that, I know we haven't mentioned it yet, not only are we connected directly with the owners and offer all these amazing support tools, but we are the only team that is going to be launching their paid sign-up program after the merchant account gets installed this weekend. So this is going to allow your teams to not only duplicate through our training, but also duplicate by buying their downline. So Bart will describe more to you about that later in the presentation. Without further ado, I want to introduce Brian, the CEO of Team Tsunami Worldwide, the second largest leg in the entire company. He's done an incredible job really supporting the team and helping it grow. And he's just an example of the quality of the leaders that we have working with us. This is why we are collectively the strongest team with the best training and the best systems built for you guys. On top of that, we also have a free website, which we'll go into later in this presentation. But please, Brian, show us what the back office looks like. Show us what the tornadoes look like. Thank you.
Right, thank you. Yeah, sure. Let me just make sure I have it all set up so we don't get any technical difficulties here. There we go. And my screen is showing, yeah. So just to make sure that I don't think there's just some hooks. I'm just going to log in real quick. So after you purchase, this is how it looks. The back office of it. You got your dashboard, you got your profile where you can go in and change everything. I'm not going to go into it because, yeah, no need to. Then we got the funnels itself that Bob was showing in the presentation of how they look like live when people come in. And the different funnels that you actually go through. Now, when I started, it fills up. I started up here, then more people that get in. You get pushed even further down. Eventually, you will end up down here. And once you're at the latest spot right here, let me see if I can find the funnel where it actually happened for me. That must have been this one. Yeah. So I was at the very bottom. Then when it filled up, I got pushed out and got put into my secondary funnel, which put me all the way at the top yet again. So yes, you need to work your way all the way down again, getting your people in, working with your team, getting more people in. And as we say, don't just stop at getting 2, keep on getting people in, and the same for the people below you in your team, in your downline, because that will keep on pushing you through. And every time that happens, you get a new ad campaign with 6,000 impressions per campaign. All the tools are right in here. You can go into the Home Business Giants as well. Additional promotional tools are going to come up soon. They are still working on a lot of different things that's what I love about being some of the early birds in this company, because we are watching the company grow. All the new things that are getting added all the time, talking with the owners, really being in with the company, But every time you cycle through, you see, I've cycled through 3 times, right? So I got 3 ads in here, and with impressions still, with 6,000 impressions in total, I haven't even begun on my impressions, and already gotten 19 clicks. With last time I checked in my back office of one of my businesses, I was at what, 5 leads now, and I only paid 1 time. We're getting 5 leads and 3 campaigns already, and I haven't even started my 3rd yet. right? So you can just keep on getting new campaigns, getting more exposure for your primary business, whatever it might be, adding with Adexperts an additional income stream if you want. I mean, for me, yeah, it says income zero. Let's just go into funnel income. It's just when I started on the 2nd, right? So we're looking at like 1 week, and I got out of this making 400 and making this amount of money just from this, and getting additional ads to put into Home Business Giants. I mean, I don't know about you guys. I've been in network marketing since 2006, and I've never, ever been in a company where you can make this amount of money and get ads and exposure, clicks, leads for your other primary businesses. I've never seen that, ever. So this is revolutionizing or revolutionary in the network marketing industry, definitely. And if you keep on working with the team you have, getting into these tornadoes as well, with me, for example, having 2 directs who's in here, working with these 2 people, working with their downline, helping them out, getting them in, having their downline start making money, that will eventually generate money for you as well. Which means next time that you cycle through, you generate yet another ad. In my case, I got 4 ads. I'm at a point right now where what can I advertise for? I need to start going out looking for additional businesses to join just to have something to advertise for. That is a luxury problem to have, and I'm making additional money. I mean, I'm so super excited about this, and with our call center opening up, the merchant account coming in, everything is happening. We're in it. You need to get in it. If you got a primary business that you want to promote, do it. If you don't, use this as your primary business. It is that simple. It's a one-time fee, and that's what I love about it. Even if it takes you a month to get through a tornado and get 7,000, is it worth 420 one-time fee? Pretty stupid question, isn't it? Because the answer, of course, is yes. Of course, it's worth. So it's very, very easy to make up your mind and make that business decision about doing it. And when the merchant account opens up next week, when our telemarketing department opens up, and all those signups that we have, 350, 360 people are going to start flooding in. What do you think will happen if you're in one of these funnels? All the other teams that we have on standby that are just waiting for that magic moment where they can ask their girlfriend, how do I use my credit card, honey? Can you please come and help me so I can get into this? They slide it through. They get into the business. Everything explodes. One decision. Just one. You've gotten the presentation right here. If you need any more information, if anyone have directed you to this hangout, get back to that person, see the additional videos that we have. If you have even more questions, they will reach out to us. We will get on a hangout or a 3-way Skype call, and we can answer all of the questions that you have, which you need answered to make that business decision to get in and get your business off the ground, whatever it may be. Many people are thinking, well, you just want to recruit me into your business. I could care less, honestly. In my case, I got 1,600 people in my downline. Right now, I don't need anyone else. But offering this opportunity to all the network marketers out there, which you and I both know, there is a lot of people making zilch in their network marketing business because they don't have a proper way of promoting their business. Going into solo ads, I've been there. Charles has been there. Bart has been there. Everyone has, I think, even you. Do you even know what you're getting out of that? Probably not. There are some very, very good solo ad marketers out there. Don't get me wrong, there really, really is. But they're also very expensive. You could easily be spending $500 on maybe 1,500 clicks. How many quality leads are you getting from 1,500 clicks worth 500? Most of them are people working with businesses where they make money by clicking a link in an email. You're paying for it. So if that is the way you want it, fine, go right ahead. There is, pay-per-click. There's all these different kind of paid advertisement. But paying one time and having the opportunity to get it renewed over and over and over again for one-time fee, and every time you renew it, the company actually pays you back. How great is that? Thank you for using our advertisement. Here's $400. Woohoo! And you get more clicks for your ads. I mean, if that is not great, I don't know what is. It is better, than sliced bread. It really is. And it only takes a single decision. If you don't got the 420, find someone who's in your team, your upline, your downline, your crossline, whatever. Team up, make an account, advertise for your business. Many tools out there where you can put a rotator link, a rotator program in front of you and your partner's affiliate links. When you get a click, the first click, you get a sign up. The next click, your partner gets a sign up. Eventually, you will make that additional 400, so one of you can open up an additional account. If you only got, $105, find 3 more. It's that simple, guys. It is that simple. It doesn't take a whole lot, but to think about what does your business look like right now, and what do you want it to look like? If you want more leads, more money, why not work with people who know what they're doing, who's been doing it for years and years and years? And honestly, seriously, Google Matthew Torrin. Find out who he is. If what you find about Matthew Torrin you don't like, I don't know, turn on your monitor and read it again. It's that simple. He is awesome at what he does. And with Daniel Butts in on this as well, who most people probably know is the guy behind Rocket Car Cycler. These people know how to generate money. Plain and simple. And it's a one-time fee. So with that said, hope I didn't went on too long yet again. I usually do that, but thank you for your time, and hopefully you have learned something.
Okay, thank you, Brian. I think everyone is learning new things every time you speak. You're doing a great job. I'm just about to introduce Bart, but I just want to say, look, we've talked about the core aspect of what the product is, Home Business Giant, and the ad package you're going to get. We talked about how the compensation plan works and how much money you're going to make. Now it's time to turn up the dial a little bit. It's time to show you how exciting this business is going to be for every person that joins right now as an early bird. So I want Bart to talk about why we're positioned in such an amazing place. Only 2 teams are super active right now, but once our merchant account comes in, 10 more open up. And then we're going to talk about the paid sign-up program in detail, and then we're going to show you why we're going to have explosive tools for you to really make this a success story for not only you, but for all the people you bring into this business. So Bart, please tell everyone about the 10 iterations of what Daniel's planning, about all the teams, and why our timing is so important.
Oh yes, that's a really good point. Great example. When I got on the very first funnel, I saw my counterparts, if you want, my equivalents, and saw them there. And I know that when I talk about, in particular, Bob Chapman, who is another leader who has a team below him, and basically the second most powerful leader team in this business, I know some of his downline. So when I go and look at some of the funnels to see where people are and where we can help and how we can help people out, I see his people intermingled into our funnels. And all these people are on hold, okay? Basically, they're on hold because they're not going through all the exercises that we are to get people in now, okay? We're going through whatever it takes to let people in. And when that merchant account comes live, all those people are going to be able to start to market in whatever ways that they do their thing or share with their teams who they feel they can't share with now until there's a merchant account. And then what's going to happen, all of a sudden, there's going to be all this activity, okay? And there's going to be activity all over the place in all our funnels. Because even in our team, I've had things pointed out to me. Underneath Brian, there's right now like 100 spots of people who basically have a reserved position knowing that they want to come in, but for whatever reason are not jumping through the hoops that we have to jump through right now to get in. We have helped a lot of people get in by reserving our funds in our wallets to help people get in by transferring money to us by whatever method that can be done so we can help our downlines. Really, that's what it's really been all about. But we just know something. I know that in our team alone, I know that there's a few really big leaders with very big lists, and they feel that they can't really send this out to that list or that downline in their other company until there's an merchant account, because they want it to be seamlessly easy. Okay, and for some people that makes a lot of sense, right? For us, we're like, well, no, man, let's go to work. Let's get in now. Let's do whatever it takes. Get in now, because we know that we're going to be in front of that giant wave. Okay, that big wave that's building out at sea, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's just going to start to come, because when that merchant account turns on, then whatever we think we've seen right now, which is probably about 1,100 total people in this program in 2 weeks and 2 days, we will double that, I believe, in the first 7 days of after that merchant account. It could be way more than that. Okay, so if you're looking at this program for the first time, understand that your timing is perfect still. Okay, if you've been on the fence and you're looking at it for a second time, find a way to get in now. Okay, if you're already in the program and you don't have that second qualifier, do what you need to do to get that to happen. Okay, we want to cover that more in training calls. This is not really the call for that, but I will tell you this: you're still in front of a really massive action that's going to happen with this business. Now, when we take those facts and we add on a call center, and that's hundreds of people already ordered, that just means that it's going to move very quickly. Okay, and the leaders that are out there watching this, and you see the opportunity of what this is, and you know, if you really look at it, I've been around online marketing for a long time, and I've seen a lot of product-based companies that had very complicated comp plans with a binary this and a binary that, and you had to have so many hundreds of people to make $500 a month. And yeah, some people are very successful at that. Okay, and that's really awesome. If you've been very successful at that, then that means you're really good at what you do. With this, even if you're driving traffic to that kind of a business, well, guess what? You're going to help that business grow, and you get to help your downlines. Okay, what is the best business you could ever imagine if you were to make your own business? Let's just say that. Well, I think we're looking at it. High quality traffic with a very powerful compensation plan. So the attractiveness of what this is, and that's why literally I'll get someone who messages me and say, is this for real? Are you kidding me? And I have to say, yes, look, yes it is. It really is the best possible type of a business, because it's high quality traffic with very powerful income potential. So our position is incredible. The relationship we have with the owner, Daniel, and even Matthew, and even our wallet, the business side of this has been developed very, very heavily over the last 2 weeks, and we have a lot of ability to help, like people have described, creating the fabric of this company. So we have input. So when we hear of a really good idea, we can pass along, and not to a deaf ear, to an owner who doesn't care, to someone who's actually responsive to us. So that's a really great feature. But I think that the final thing is the most important thing, and it's been touched on quite a bit here, but we have a team structure that is really unique. Okay, we are doing these hangouts all the time. We provide training for people that need help. We give you tools to help you promote this business. We will do private hangouts and private meetings with people to let them ask us questions, to emphasize what this is about, how it really works, why it's just a slam dunk of a business. And that's really great. I don't think I've ever really seen another opportunity, or even another team in another opportunity, that actually had all of those things in place. So, you know, when you're joining this business, you're really joining us, okay? And we're going to give you the support that you need to succeed, okay? Because we believe the people on this panel and the people that aren't here, Mark and Emily and Darren and Sandy and all these powerful people that are coming in this business, they do know one thing, and that is the more that we have our people succeed, the more that we can help our people make money, then we'll be fine. If we focus on helping other people, then we're going to get, you know, taken care of very well. And what's the better story than an example of someone in Empower Network who came in this business, and I'm not going to say his name, but he came in for the traffic, and then he looked at the compensation plan, and he said, wow, that's really powerful. And then I got this message, I think it was just 3 days after our very beginning launch, and he said, you know, holy moly, I made $1,400 in like 2.5 days, and that's the fastest earnings I've ever had in any online program I've ever been in, and I've been online for 15 years. Now I know now he's at $7,800. Okay, well that's just really straight success, and he doesn't have a huge team. Okay, he's just done the right things, gone to work. So there's some very key things about this. You just have to remember, you have to be able to bring in 2 people. That's a minimum. You should really be looking to do that. And even when you do bring in 2 or 3, you really should be looking at adding 1 more person a week. Okay, we're going to get into more into training. Brian has incredible training. We did a little bit earlier today that actually opened my eyes, and I said, that is just so cool. Perfect. But there's a lot of people out there with downlines and teams that they can help with this. So if you know other leaders out there that you could share this with, don't be afraid to do it. It's that good of a program. They need to see it. Don't be hesitant to show someone because you know they make good money. This is something that when I've showed people that have made good money, they just go, yeah, this is awesome. I want to be involved. How fast can I come in? When the people get it, they get it. And it's that straightforward. So you're in an incredible position. You've got an incredible team. You have really good timing. And all I can say is we need to get everybody in that we can really before Sunday night. And when they load up this merchant account, that API goes live on Monday, and this thing goes off, you're all going to be in front of it. So that's the key with the timing of this. Even after that, it's going to be great. Trust me, people will still make plenty of money. But the work you do now will pay you tenfold than if you didn't do that. So take advantage of that. Reach out to us. Friend us on Facebook. You know how to find us. We'll help you. We'll do private presentations for you. You know, we're here. This is a very, very serious business for us to create money for people. And we know we've already getting stories all over the place. People have never made a penny in business online who are making money in this now and making good money. So I think that's pretty much the icing I'd like to put on it. And I think Charles wants to finish us up and really kick us off here with a bang, because I know he's very good at that. So I'm going to let Charles finish up.
Thanks, Bart. I mean, timing is important. I know Brian has a really cool testimonial that he wants to share. We have all sorts of people on our team from all different kinds of backgrounds, people that are new to the online world, people that have been around for a long time. I've been in internet marketing for 15 years now, and everyone at every level, every age, from every country is doing well with this program. We have people that have recouped their $400, and Brian's going to tell you a really good story. I just want to go into a little bit of the financials. You get paid every single Wednesday with Adexperts. That's like clockwork. The first week we were opened, they started paying on Wednesday, and he's not missed a beat. We're in the third week now. Everyone's got paid exactly what is owed to them. You can buy into the program using Payza or iPayout. iPayout's like in a virtual e-wallet. And when you get paid out on Wednesday, you're going to get paid either through Payza or to your e-wallet. Okay, so there's a little switch in the back office you could just set up, and you can determine where the money flows. If you do buy in through Payza, however, you'll be paid out through Payza. And if you buy in through your e-wallet, you'll be paid out through your e-wallet. So that's really good information to know. And now let me tell you about how we are going to ensure that our funnels keep on being filled as time progresses. One of the weaknesses with any online business is it starts with a real bang, as many of you know, but then after 5 or 6 weeks, sure, you get a little bit of traffic trickling in, but people have moved on to something else. People's attention span is very low. And the reason why that happens is because people want to try and get ahead of this wave, like what we're talking about, but there's no consistent way to bring in new people over time. Well, our team, and only our team, has solved this problem. And we've done it by hooking up with a call center that has a call center company that has call centers in the USA, Canada, and Belize. And what they're doing is they're generating leads from the Belize side. So all that is being set up as we speak. And so they're going to start off with 100 leads a day and grow to 1,000, even 2,000 leads per day. And then those leads are going to be converted by our sales staff in the United States and Canada. All of the people that you buy, your paid signups, the people you buy in your downline, originate from either the USA, Canada, and the UK. They become your downline, your members. The really great thing about that is they not only fill up your funnels, but you can upsell them into everything else that you're working on, which is just makes them very valuable because you know that they can afford $420, and you know because of that, because they're from the first world, the chances of them being able to buy more paid signups, so you duplicate very fast, is extremely high. So right now we've sold about 356 Adexperts paid signups. We know that 150 to 200 of them are going to be able to buy more paid signups as we go along. In addition, so not only will those grow to 500 and 700 paid signups sold, then 1,000, and then we'll be doing, hopefully 1,000 paid signups entering your funnels per day after a year, whatever day that is. And that's going to generate the volume for you, not Bart, not Brian, not me, for you and your team to be able to push through each rendition of the companies that Daniel Butts is going to be releasing as the years progress. So I'm not trying to confuse things. I'm just trying to show you that we are building the systems to help you duplicate fast. In addition, Darren Barton from Winning Concepts has created a website on a platform called Wix.com. So Wix.com. And this allows you not only to get a free website that has 4 videos on it that describe the magazine, the compensation plan, the actual slides that Bart showed you earlier, but when you have a new member that joins you in the business, all they have to do is go register at Wix.com, and then they give you their email that they use to register with, and you can actually transfer that website to them. And then they can just flip out the affiliate links, and they have a website, world-class website, ready to go. And it gets even better. We are making a new, smaller, more concise, but very powerful Adexperts closing website. So it's going to be just a one-pager that goes into our team, our timing, our paid sign-up program. We're the only ones in the world that has an Adexperts paid sign-up program. And you are going to get that free. We never charge for any of these things. This is just kind of the high value that we offer your team. So guess what's going to happen when you tell your team, look, we have all these amazing tools. We have a paid sign-up program, so it alleviates the burden of recruiting. Guess what? Everyone on your team is going to have a lot easier time recruiting new people into this business. If that does not get you excited, I don't know what will. We have set the stage for you to get unlimited free traffic and for you to make $7,000 and $100,000 and beyond on repeat. And this is what we're going. This is our plan, long term. This isn't something that's going to be around for only 90 days. This is something that we're going to be doing for years after year after year. It's just very exciting. We're going to be able to change a lot of lives doing this. Stories coming out of this have been really exciting. So, Brian, please go into your incredible story about some of the members in Team Tsunami. I think people deserve to hear what's going on. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks to both of you for your presentations and your speeches. It's always nice to hear all the news and all the exciting things that we at the early birds are actually experiencing. And it's not only us who's making money. Now there is one in our team, one of my very, very good friends, doesn't live very far from me, and I met him 4 months ago online when I started with online marketing. This guy's 20 years old, his name is Herman, and he started up on the same day as the rest of us, Sunday last week, and this 20-year-old in Adexperts, with only, 3 directs I think he has, have built further down and have now made $4,400 in 1 week. That is, it is insane. Insane. Right? A guy who was kind of like me when he started. Really didn't make a whole lot of money. He lost his job. He saw the opportunity. He stepped into it, he took action, and now he's full-time with working with this. I mean, 4,400 here in Denmark is the same as you make with a full-time job. You made it in 1 week. 1 week, that's it. Is that 20-year-old pumped like mad? Yeah. Is he probably going to go out and spend $1,000 getting completely drunk in the weekend? Probably. Does he deserve it? Damn right he does. He did what he needed to do to make the money. Success stories like that, I mean, it is just, it warms my heart so extremely much that we can help people get from where they were to where they want to be, just by helping them out, offering them the opportunity. That's it. It's that simple. That's only one out of God knows how many. I got plenty of people in my team who made it through their 400, the first cyclone funnel, and are now in a tornado. On that last spot that you saw when we showed the funnels, just waiting for those 4 people to come in, ka-ching, 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 for 7,000. Get out, get into a new one, get down to the last position, make another 7,000. And again, guys, if it takes you 30 days to make 7,000, where else can you make that amount of money in 1 month with one-time investment? So with that said, Charles, back to you.
Well, you can see, I mean, that's an amazing testimonial. Herman really is outstanding, and he was so excited when he even made $2,400. I don't even know if he knows that he made another $2,000 while we were talking earlier today at our 4 p.m. hangout. So I know we're all very excited. We've gone longer.
He knows. He written to me.
He knows? Okay.
I made another.
Okay, good. Well, Herman.
Funkers.
Congratulations, Herman. I know we went a lot longer today. We wanted this to be half an hour, but there's just so much going on with what we are doing right now. Things are really incredible. Get involved. We are here for you. If you want us to do private hangouts, and we did one even for Travis last week, and since then, the person we did it for brought in 10 people across his entire team. They work, right? Because people want to get to know who they're working with. I would highly advise you could learn how to use Google Hangouts just like this. And if you don't know how, we will teach you. It's part of the fun. So with that, I'm just going to let Bart close us off. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, I mean, great stories, and I appreciate that story. Definitely, I've heard many, many, many of them. So yeah, that's the point. It's the timing. It's this team, the support that Brian. By the way, Brian, you do a great job. I really want to appreciate you and tell you that. And Charles, of course, and Darren and Mark and Sandy and Darren, and you know, on and on and on and on, and Travis. But we're going to keep on providing you with all the tools, training, hangouts, private one-on-one, whatever we can do to help you. That's what this is. This is what this is about. We've seen other programs where we just did not like the way they operated, and we feel that we're going to do something different, and it's going to be our focus to make our people money. That's it. That's what we're about. We want to make this really big for our people. Okay, we're going to get taken care of if we do that. If we focus on that, if it's not about me, 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 and no one here is like that. No one here is me, 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 me. If we focus on you, helping you, getting you that first breakthrough, or the first time you actually make serious money online. I'm not talking about a couple $100 a month even. I'm talking about making some serious money. Then we're going to help you do that, and you're going to learn the process. So, like I said, if you're a leader out there wondering if this is a good fit, it is. It's got an incredible product, incredible timing, incredible compensation plan. If you're a newbie, this is the perfect place for you. We'll give you everything you need. We'll give you the training. We'll help you out. We will do private meetings for you. And these are always being done now. We're doing more now than we did before launch. We thought we did a lot then. We're doing multiple hangouts now a day, it seems like. The connection we have directly with the owner and the interaction that we have as representation of us to the owner is huge in this situation. So it's just a win-win situation. Okay? So the timing is no better, and you're not in a better team. There's people out there, I'm sure, that have now found our hangouts because they're all over YouTube, probably going, why am I not in that team? And that's serious as a heart attack. I know, because I'm getting some messages from them. All right? So that means a lot. It means more than you could ever value, okay? Because again, even if you're making $4,000, $5,000 a month on an average, that's a lot of money compared to people, $7,000 a month, that becomes pretty interesting. $14,000 a month, that's life-changing, okay? We're going to help you learn how to make that money. It's really not that hard, not with this comp plan. Now, that's going to be on top of what you're making with that primary program. You can't forget that. Now, this is still a program that promotes another program for you. Okay? So it's like a dream come true. And it's not a dream. This is very, very real. People looking at this for the first time, this is not smoke and mirrors. This is the real deal. If you want to see proofs and proofs and proofs, we will show you proof, 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 proof all over the place. All right? So again, if you want to join people, these people you're looking at right here, and some of the people you haven't met yet, as compared just to a program, then you're in the right place. And it's time to take the action, make it happen, get in before this mad rush starts, because when the mad rush starts, it's going to be like logging back in every 10 hours to see what's happened next. And that's going to be really exciting times for people. More exciting for me to hear someone send me a message, oh my God, I made 1,000 today, I made 2,000 today. Bart, geez, I'm up to 6,000 this week. I can't wait to hear those stories, man. I just cannot wait. That's going to give me the biggest lift ever, really. That's what it's about for me. I know that's the same thing for Brian. I know it's the same thing for Charles. It really is. So I want to really take and give you a thanks. We went a little bit long today. We talked about trying to do this in 35, 40 minutes, but I think the problem with us is we get so excited about it and we have so much to share that we could probably go another hour, and we don't want to do that. So we'll keep it at this for now and let you know that there's much more good stuff to come than what you already heard. It's only going to get better. The program is working, paying, and it's solid. So you want to join a solid team and you want to get on board with something that you can really feel good about, then come get in, get with your sponsor. Let's get you in. Let's take action, and let's have a lot of success here. We have 3 more months to end this year really, really good for everybody here. So with that, we want to say thank you for taking the time to be with us. and really look forward to working with you guys. Have a great night. I'm sure we'll be seeing you tomorrow on
See you
another.
later.
All right. Talk to you
Take
later.
care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.